Hey, it's me, Phaser, and today I'm going to be talking about how to be a good commentator. I know you might be thinking that I'm not the right person for this video, but I'm just trying to help some people out. So, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm just going to quickly say Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you had a good Christmas and you got everything that you wanted, if you got anything at all. So let me just get into the commentary now. So tip 1 is that you have to be comfortable being alone in your house, just talking to yourself. I know people just try and imagine that they're talking to a large audience over the screen, but I know it is hard to just talk to yourself. It's not like there's a person next to you to have a conversation with. You're just talking to yourself and trying to keep the conversation going between yourself. If you've done any public speaking, that will help you. I haven't really done any public speaking, but it does get better over time. So if this is your first ever video that you're making and it's taking you ages, don't worry about it. Anyway, you've got to speak fluently. I don't really speak fluently. Every topic that I'm gonna say in this video, all the speech ones, I'm still working on right now, because I don't know if people do manage to get it all right. I've only been doing commentaries for a few months, about 4 months, something like that, so I'm still trying to get good at it. So tip 2 is to think of things to say. So try and get some topics before you start the video. Don't just ramble on about nothing that doesn't matter, like that doesn't even make sense. Just try and think of some topics. You might want to write them down. I know some people who can just sit there, click record, and do a whole 10-minute video without writing anything down or looking anything. It's just in their head. They just start talking, and then they look down and realise that they've got like a second to wrap the video up, so they start rushing and everything. But there's nothing wrong with that. But if you can't do that, just write some topics down. I don't really write any topics down, but just say, for example, for this video, I'd have it open maybe on Word, or I'll have a piece of paper, and I'd have comfortable talking to yourself as one. Then I'd have maybe topics, things to say, and then I'd just look at it, and then I'd see, topics, things to say. It remind me that I'm gonna tell people to think of topics beforehand and stuff like that. Or, which I don't know if anyone does this, I've never heard anyone done it, but they write down exactly what they're gonna say. So they pretty much script it before they even start. They're writing it down word for word. Then they just read it off the piece of paper or off their computer, just straight into the mic. They're just reading it, but I don't do any of that. But the topics one is better, like the brief summary of what you're gonna talk about. So tip 3 is try to speak clearly. And again, I don't speak very clearly. I speak really quiet. I'm trying to work on going higher and lower, which comes into my other tip as well a little bit later on. But yeah, try and speak clearly. One way you can make yourself sound clearer is by trying to pronounce your words properly, like exaggerate every single word, like clearly, like something like that. I don't know if it's working, but I'm just saying it is. So the 4th one is try not to stutter or say or anything. I know it is hard. I say it without even knowing that I'm saying it, but just try not to do it. Like, don't sit there going yeah, I don't know what to say, so I'm just gonna say yeah till I think of anything. Don't do that. If you don't know what to say, just take a 5-second pause or something. Or if you don't want to do that, just stop the recording, take a minute or two to think of what you're gonna say again, then start the recording, because that will come to another tip. So 5, try not to be monotone, which I am monotone really bad. You might see I'm the same pitch all the way long. I'm not good at talking higher and lower, which is what I'm trying to do. I try and do it in my videos. I've even tried pretty much shouting. I was a little bit quieter than me shouting in one video, and then I thought, no, I can't put that up, so I just got rid of it. But I just try and speak higher than lower, something like that. And then my 6th tip was what I was briefly mentioned when I was saying about tip 4 is take your time, because there's no one sat next to you watching you. It doesn't matter how many takes you do. If you do 1 take to 5 takes, in most of my videos I can do it in 1 take, but just all I can say is it doesn't matter how many takes you do, because no one's gonna see it. They only see the final version once you've got it done fine. So it doesn't matter how many takes you do. If you mess up, just pause it and then delete it and start all over, or just cut out the bit that you messed up on. If there's just one bit, if you had like a set 10-minute video, 6 minutes in you make one mistake, just cut out that one little mistake. It doesn't really matter. Just doesn't matter how many mistakes you make. So anyway, this video is coming to an end, so don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, please subscribe. Follow me at Twitter at JPhaser. We won close. It was a close match, and I think I went 19 for 5. I'm not sure. I'll just quickly tell you at the end, really, when it comes up.